Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, you know what this is. Stone's Enjoy By series. This is their Enjoy By 4/2014. Reckon they do what 420 by coincidence? A lot of people know what 420 means. Alright, this is a superb beer usually. Sometimes I can get my hands on these, sometimes I can't. The last time they did one, I could not. The girl that does the beers over at Kroger's put 4 back for me, and somebody got their grubby little hands on it before I got over there to pick them up and stole my beers. So one of my subscribers sent me one, and I do appreciate it. Thanks again for sending me that one. And this actually come from Parrish. Well, the girl over at Kroger's called and let us know that the beers were in last Thursday. So after my cataract surgery Friday, the wife drove over there and we went in, and she had me 4 bottles. So I didn't lollygag around. The last time I let the beer sit there a couple of days before we went over there, and that's what happened. So when she called Thursday, I told the wife that we were going over Friday to pick them up before they disappeared. Well, we went over Friday. She had 4 of them over there for me. And I noticed on the bottles they were done in February. They were bottled in February. So I don't understand why it took 2 months for that beer to get to Virginia from California. Man, they must have sent that by turtle. I mean, I don't understand why it took 2 months to get that beer from California. And then they need to have a different shipping service if it takes them 2 months to get that beer here. Well, by coincidence, my good friend Parrish in California sends me all the beers, and man, that's my brother, and he's awesome. He sent me one in the beer mail package the other day, and it's fresher than what I got at Kroger's on Friday. So we're going to review his. I'm going to do the freshest one I can get my hands on, and that's the one he sent me. This actually has a bottled on date of March. Bear with me, guys. I can hardly see now. I still can't see it. March 12th, 2014. And the ones I have are like February 20th of 2014. So this is a month fresher than the ones that Kroger's had. And they just got them in too. I mean, I don't know what the deal is with them. I mean, it just trying to get a fresh beer there from Stone, especially the Enjoy By series. I mean, it's like pulling teeth, and everybody knows what that's like. It's a pain. It's a royal pain. But anyway, without me flapping my gums any further, Parrish, thanks again, brother, for sending me the beers you sent me. I mean, I know that was a very expensive beer package that you sent me, well over $100. I like to say, you must make good money to be able to send me all these beers, and I'm humbly appreciative of the beers that you send me, brother. Hopefully one day we'll get together and we're going to have a few beers together. Hopefully when we get out there in California in August, we're going to get together and drink some beers together, brother. All right, and all you subs have made some really positive comments and appreciative, and thanked Parrish for doing it, and I appreciate those comments too, and I'm sure he does too. So let's get on with this beer review, guys. This is their 420 double IPA Enjoy By. And as you can see on the top of the bottle, it says devastatingly dank. So it's usually a very citrusy beer, but it has some dankness to it too. So let's go over and do the food pairings like I always do. Alright, this is a IPA or a double IPA, and they have the same food pairings. Cuisine is usually barbecue or the curry to the Thai food, but like I tell you guys, I mean, just about everything, if you're a hophead like I am, just about everything goes well with this beer. The cheeses are peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, your more pungent cheeses. You don't see me eating a lot of cheeses when I do my beer reviews because I just don't do that. I'm just making suggestions and passing on the information that I have. Occasionally I will have beer with cheese, but it's usually at a party or something like that when that happens, and not just sitting around doing beer reviews. The meat for this is game, grilled meat, and salmon. And like I said, everything off the grill goes well with this. Pizza, even chops, steaks, burgers, chicken. I mean, everything off the grill goes well with an IPA as far as I'm concerned. Glassware today, Snifter Tulip oversized wine glass. I got the double glass for this. And being a bigger beer as it is, it says it can be cellared. But you know what happens when you cellar a hoppy beer. The hops fade. The ABV on this is 9.4% is what it says here, but I don't think it should have it here. Let's see what's getting on the bottom. Yep, 9.4%. Doesn't have the IBUs on the label here anywhere. So, but unless something happened to this beer, I expect it to be awesomely awesome. So. Commercial description here says you have your hands on devastatingly fresh double IPA. While freshness is a key component to many beers, especially big citrusy floral IPAs, we've taken it a lot further in this IPA. You see, we specifically brewed it not to last, so don't cellar it, drink it. We've not only gone to extensive lengths to ensure that you're getting this beer in your hands, excuse me, within an extraordinarily short window. We made sure the enjoy by date isn't randomly etched in tiny text somewhere on the bottom to be overlooked but all but the most attentive of retailers and beer fans. Instead, we sent a clear message with the name of the beer itself. There's no better time than right now to enjoy this IPA. So, without further ado, let's get the cap off of this one. Nice hiss on that one. Ah, I can smell it already. Ah, yes. I would have to say this is probably my favorite double IPA. I just wish it didn't take them 2 damn months to get this beer across the country. That's what really sucks. Because I know it's lost a little bit of its hoppiness, even though it's still awesome now. If you could get your hands on this a week after it was put in a bottle. And Parrish, I envy you for being out in California and being able to get your hands on this beer pretty readily. So, lucky you. I hope to enjoy some fresh beers when I get out there in August. I wouldn't mind going by Russian River and getting some of that stuff out there. I've had plenty one time before, and it was pretty awesome too. But I've not had anything else that Russian River does. They do just about everything. Everything they do is a lot like Three Floyds. I mean, and Heady Topper. It flies off the shelf as soon as it gets there. It doesn't last long. So, over into the light, guys. This is a rich, super clear. Man, I can almost read the writing on the bulb. This beer is so clear. There's no haze to it whatsoever. And this one's only been in the fridge probably about maybe 6 or 7 hours. So it's not super chilled. It's probably 45, 50 degrees. Very clear, a rich amber color. Got us about 1.5 fingers of head on that pour. It's dissipated a little bit. Big bubbles on the side, a little tighter bubbles on the top. Let's get a nose on it. Oh, wow. Now, I brew some hoppy beers, but this has such a wonderful citrusy, piney, pineapple, tropical fruit notes. And there is a little bit of, and when I say dankness, I mean, it's, I don't say that in a derogatory meaning. But it's got an awesome smell. Enjoyed by, I think we made this one 420, and this past 320, so I think we were well on the wire on this one. The last one I was a day or two behind because of the snow. the guy that sent it to me had a problem with the snow getting it here on time, so I actually reviewed it after the enjoy by date, but it was still good. They put that on there because they want you to have it by that date, but by all means, a month. I mean, the bottle I have from Kroger's is bottled in 220, and this is done in 320. So I mean, there's a month in between there. So that means this one's going to be just as good as that one a month later. So it's all relative. So cheers, everybody. Cheers, Parrish. Thank you, sir. Wow. Oh wow. That is so awesome. I am not disappointed. This bottle's barely over a month old, and it is awesome. Mm. I could sit here and drink this whole thing in front of you. It's that tasty. 9.4%. I'm not getting any alcohol at all. Super nice bitterness on the back end. Super sweet, piney, citrusy, grapefruit, pineapple on the front. Wow, I'd like to have the recipe for this. This is definitely not a disappointment. Look at the lacing on the glass. Super well made beer. Mitch Steele, the head brewer at Stone. Awesome brewer. Awesome brewer. Guys, I'm not going to ramble on any further. We're going to let the other half have the other half of this bottle. We're going to sip on a little bit. I even fire up a cigar to go with this one. And I'll come back when we do the final chug on this. And this is definitely damn sure an A beer. And more likely going to get the best grade because it's just as awesome as the last one that I had. What a well-made beer with no alcohol at 9.4%. An awesome double. When you look up a double IPA, you don't have the picture of this in the dictionary. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. The old lady, or no disrespect there, the other half loved it just as well as I did. This is an awesome beer, as well as it always is. I want to make a correction. The beer that I bought at Kroger's had a bottling date of like 2/20/13, which is just barely over a month old, not 2 months old. And this one was done on 3/12. I don't even see it there. Here it is. 3/12/2014, which is barely over a week old. So it just goes to show you the beer distribution from California to in Virginia. It took a whole month to get that beer from there here and through the distribution lines and get it to the stores where I could buy it. Whereas Parrish can get it fresh out there and send it to me a whole month fresher than what I could buy here. So kind of sucks when you're trying to get something fresh, especially from California. So Parrish, thanks again, brother, for sending me an extra fresh bottle. This beer is just barely over a week old, and where the ones I bought are over a month old. So it is what it is. Nothing we can do about that. Final chug. Wow. Just as tasty and awesome as the last Enjoy By that I got. And even the one before that and the one before that. So I just wish I could get those beers a little fresher than the whole month it takes to get it from California to the stores here. Parrish can buy it fresh there and send it to me in the mail, and I can get it a whole month fresher than what I can wait and get it here from when I can get it. So wasn't able to get it last time from the Kroger store because it disappeared before I got over there. Even though I had my name on 4 of them, they still disappeared. So Parrish, thanks again, brother, for sending me this beer. I still got a couple that I bought at Kroger's that are a month old, so they're not going to be as tasty as the one he sent me. I'm sure they're still going to be great beers, but I want to review this fresher one because I know it's going to have a little bit stronger hop profile than the one that I bought that are a month old already. So, with that being said, guys, of course, it's a 10 beer to me. It is awesome. the pineapple, the grapefruit, the pininess, the tropical fruit, a little bit of dankness in there. Still no alcohol for almost a 10% or 9.4%. Every time they do one of these beers, I'm gonna try to re-review it. Probably shouldn't, but I am because I love it that much, guys. It's awesome. It is awesome. If you can get a stone, if you're a hophead like me and you like a double IPA, this is awesome. You ought to pick this up if you've not done one already. So, guys, it's a 10. I mean, if I could give it a 10.5 or 11, I would. It's pretty damn tasty. I love this beer. I do. That's why I try to get my hands on as many as I can get when it is available. So, let's go see what everybody else thinks. We'll go over to Beer Advocate, and they say 98 world class. Would not argue with the world class aspect of that. It is a world class beer. Like I said, if you're into the double IPAs, this one is awesome, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, Rate Beer. Rate Beer says, imagine this, 100 overall and 100 in the style. That's exactly what I would give it. I would give it 100. It is awesome. It is damn tasty. So you should pick this up and give it a try if you like this style of beer. So, guys, we're going to wrap this up because I've been flapping my gums a lot on this beer. It's probably going to be longer than I want it to be, but it is that awesome. It is delightfully delicious. Thanks again, Parish Brother. I appreciate you sending me this beer. Fresher than what I can get here when I can get it. So, that being said, guys, hit that like button, rate, comment, subscribe if you hadn't already, and we'd be damn lucky if we can get another 10 beer like this tomorrow. But we're going to take a look in the fridge. See you then.